Sonic Rumble just got even crazier. Hello everyone, I'm DaveAce, and I apologize for the hair. I've been spending too much time rumbling before maintenance mode went down. I didn't get to finish the battle pass. I was so close to finish the battle pass. I was so close. I was like maybe 5 levels away from reaching level 100 or 300, and the only reason I made it that far was because of the red ring, so much appreciated to the promotional red rings that we got through the promotion mail. So I just want to take this time to go ahead and give some information about Sonic Rumble pre-launch 2, as I don't think a lot of people know what's going on. I'm sure there's probably videos out there. People have been discussing it very rampantly within the Sonic Rumble Discord community, or just the Sonic Rumble community in general, but there are a lot of things coming to Sonic Rumble pre-launch 2, which is going to be launching on October 11th. That means that everyone that was already in pre-launch 1 will transfer over to pre-launch 2. You'll be able to get your rewards such as 30 red rings and 5,000 normal rings, which is a bit of a interesting thing, but I'm sure there's probably a reason why they're doing that. Like, I don't think that they would, you know, give you that without adjusting other things within like the shop or just within the game itself. And that also means pre-registration will be opening up on October 11th as well. So whenever pre-launch 2 goes live, people who don't already have access to it will be able to go to the Play Store or the App Store on either your Android or iPhone or iOS device. You could play on your iPad, whatever you have for iOS, and you can pre-register there. I don't know how the PC is going to work. There's not any information about it in that little thing that they had on the news tab in the game when I was reading over it yesterday during the stream, but hopefully we'll be getting more information about the PC sort of sooner, closer to the global launch in winter. Pre-launch 2 is gonna be big. They have so many things planned for pre-launch 2, and I'm just gonna go over pretty much everything here and just discuss it and, you know, give my own predictions and my own feedback. So pre-launch 2 will introduce version 1.00 to Sonic Rumble, and will be launching on Friday, October 11th at 8 a.m. UTC. So obviously regarding pre-launch 1, everything is being erased, and pre-launch 2 is going to be starting off as a fresh new start. You'll be starting from the tutorial all over again. All your levels, everything that you earned in the battle pass, all the skins are going to be gone. One of the biggest things that are coming to Sonic Rumble in pre-launch 2 is already highlighted, like being one of the very first highlights in this update news calendar that they have here, is co-op battles, and that will be taking the spot of what squads were every weekend. I'm assuming that squads are just going to be switched off to a permanent mode, and you can switch between squads and normal ring survival. I don't think this is going to outright replace squads. If it does, it's probably just for testing purposes for whenever the full game launches in global, so that they can have squads and co-op battles working at the same time. So it would be Friday at 10 a.m. UTC all the way to Monday at 8 a.m. UTC. And basically this mode is just a gigantic Death Egg Robot boss battle where you're working together to take out the Death Egg Robot along with the Egg Pawn Rangers, which I'm assuming are just the little like egg pawns that spawn in randomly whenever you're doing certain events. The ring battle that you do for the Death Egg Robot in Green Hill. And what you'll get from doing this is you'll be able to earn mission points by taking on the co-op battles, and you'll also be able to earn skin fragments. And so far, from what we've seen, skin fragments were used to upgrade skins and give them better buffs. Now, it seems that skin fragments will be able to be used to exchange for a skin once you have collected a certain amount. So it looks like they're changing the way of collecting certain skins, or just skins in general. I would assume that it's going to be tied to specific skins, just because that would make more sense. We'll have to wait and see for sure. And right up under that, we go directly into the new stages for the game. And we're already started off with 2 big ones. So we got Desert Ruins from Sonic Lost World. So there's going to be a Desert Ruins run. And we also have Pinball Carnival from Sonic Superstars, and there will be a Pinball Carnival Hunt, which I'm assuming is just one of the ring gathering stages that you usually do. That is what they classify as a hunt. Alongside these 2 new stages for the minigames, we also have a various amount of other different variants of the other stages that we already have within the game, along with these 2 also getting their own other variants as well. such as Chemical Plant getting Chemical Plant Run 2, and Sky Sanctuary also getting a Sky Sanctuary Run 2. Silent Forest will also get a Run 2, and Lava Mountain will also get a Run 2. As for Pinball Carnival, it will also get a run, and we will be getting a new squad minigame for Seaside Hill Run. So I'm very interested to see how different that's going to be compared to the just normal version of Seaside Hill Run. Alongside all of that, we'll also be getting custom matches where we can set up our own custom lobbies to play with friends or viewers during streams. Now, I have my own concerns about this custom lobby matchmaking system. We'll see if they get explained as we're waiting for pre-launch 2 to come to us. From my understanding for how most free-to-play games utilize it, you know, you can have fun with them, but a lot of the time you're penalized for doing a custom match because it's not really seen as an actual game and is treated as something that you just do for fun, which is perfectly fine. But as someone who would personally love to, you know, gain experience or gain rewards for completing custom matches, I think it would be very beneficial to have some kind of, like, not big, but really like just something that you get that makes you feel rewarded for trying out the custom matches. Now, again, I'm not sure what all custom matches has to offer, but I am very interested in the mode and will be using it during my Sonic Rumble streams. And alongside the Death Egg Robot boss battles that we'll be getting every other week, aside from that, we'll be getting a special Rumble mode, which will be taking place around the same time that the co-op boss battles do. It'll be every other week on Friday, starting at 10 a.m. UTC all the way to Monday at 8 a.m. UTC. The different things that will be changing will be either run battles or survival battles, where you race through 3 consecutive modes like you usually would with fixed rules. Some examples being hyper boost battles and low gravity battles, which modify the character movement and much more, and also earn special Rumble points to obtain skin fragments so you can exchange them for any of the skins that you're going for. Now comes something that I think will be a little controversial when it comes to most people. As you know, free-to-play games are free, and unfortunately, when free-to-play games launch, they come with certain microtransactions. Now, this is the only microtransaction that I have seen or have seen announced. Now there's no telling if there's going to be any more aside from that, because they haven't really said or stated anything within this news bulletin. So I'm assuming this is the only thing that will be a microtransaction. They are introducing a subscription service called Rumble Plus, and is a monthly paid subscription service that provides an ad-free experience. It boosts your rings earned and has many other benefits that they don't really go into context here for, which I feel like should have probably been outlined a little bit. Having the ad-free experience is great, and boosting rings is also very interesting because that gives some people an advantage, I feel, but I'm wondering if that's more so for the shop rather than the actual gameplay itself. But there's just so many different things that could make or break this subscription service, and the only ads that I ever get in the game are when I'm doing the claw machine. I haven't really noticed any other ads outside of that, unless they are planning to add more ads in with pre-launch 2. While it sounds very promising at first, I still would probably wait to see what else is included. But I'm very much looking forward to it, and I will also be giving it a shot if I'm able to during pre-launch 2, just so I can give my own opinion and just get a feel for what it's supposed to be. And finally, we have improvements to existing features, which include an improved UI and ease of play. They adjusted the results screen display of party play bonuses and other scores. They adjusted the home screen display. They adjusted the customization screen display, and also have made adjustments to the customization screen display to make it easier to see. They are adding in a link account feature, so you'll be able to play on your Android and iOS device simultaneously. And they're also adding a feature called View Recommended Videos, which I'm not too certain what that feature is. So if it is what I think it is, and you see me up there, click that video. No, I'm just kidding. But that would be pretty interesting if they are adding in a feature where you can watch content creators go through certain things in the game. Maybe, you know, you're having trouble with a certain thing and you just get a video recommended to you. It could just be anything, really. So if it really is something like that for content creators, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be great. But yes, that seems to be everything for Sonic Rumble version 1.00, coming out October 11th, which is this Friday. So I am very excited. I am very much looking forward to whatever new things it brings, and I desperately hope that within these UI and ease of play features that you added in a claim all button on the battle pass, because that's just desperately needed. I don't know why that's not there. You know, it could have just been an oversight or just something that, you know, was a last minute decision and just didn't really think about it. But I feel like a claim all button on the battle pass itself would be much appreciated. I am very much looking forward to the different skins that we may be getting, and also playing Desert Ruins and Pinball Carnival as the new stages in the minigame mode. I'm very excited. Seaside Hill squads, of course. I'm also very excited for that. So again, Sonic Rumble Pre-Launch 2 seems to be a very big update coming, and I'm very excited for it. I really enjoyed Pre-Launch 1. I enjoyed playing the closed beta. Overall, Sonic Rumble seems like it's heading towards a really great start, and I really hope that a lot of people will check it out and give it the time to play it. It just looks like so much fun, and honestly is probably the best idea for a Sonic mobile game in a really long time. Not to knock on like Sega Hardlight and their things, or, you know, like the recent Sonic Dream Team being a platformer for mobile, which was also pretty fun. But this overall, just the essence of it is just amazing. You get to play Sonic with your friends. You get to explore different stages from Sonic's history. It just feels like a great game to really just have fun with friends and just enjoy, you know, what Sonic has to offer as a franchise. So I'm very much looking forward to Pre-Launch 2, as I've said before. And I am also very much looking forward to global release. Let me know what you think about these updates in the comments down below. Will you be getting the subscription service for Rumble Plus? What other bosses would you like to see for the boss raid? Me personally, I would love to see the Bio Lizard. That would be pretty sick. Or even Metal Overlord. I'm a huge fan of Neo Metal Sonic and Metal Overlord in general. So if you Rumble devs, if you're watching this and you really want to make me happy, I would just be happy with Neo Metal Sonic skin. That's all you have to do. You have won me over if you give me that. I will sign a contract and sell my Canada Dry to you. You'll get this exclusive, one-of-a-kind DaveAce Canada Dry, not sponsored, zero sugar can for giving me Neo Metal Sonic skin. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell to keep up with more Sonic Rumble news or just Sonic content from me in general. And thanks again so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.